want is $260,000 in cash.
Is everything okay?
When someone needs that amount of money in cash, nothing's okay.
There's a lot of preconceptions that people have when it comes to movies about gambling and even about Mark Wahlberg. How do you manage all of these preconceived notions that people have when you're making a film like this?
I guess telling the best story possible, and that was always on the page. Mm-hmm. Everything to me always starts from the script, and Bill Monahan's script set out a very, very, very wonderful blueprint for us to work from.
You got me feeling lucky. I'm putting everything on black.
Red's been coming up all night.
You want me to pay you now?
Maybe I enjoy watching the show.
19 red.
Mark came to this, I think, for very specific reasons, which is he was looking to challenge himself as an actor, I think. It's a role that is perhaps, from an autobiographical point of view, very different to who he is or where he's come from.
What's wrong with you? You got brain damage?
And I think it's testament to him as an actor that he's willing to take that leap and go there, and he does it brilliantly, I think. And it comes through preparation, it comes through an understanding of the story that we're telling.
This movie really does rest on Mark Wahlberg's shoulders.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about Mark Wahlberg that makes audiences connect to someone like Jim Bennett in this sort of role?
He's a really empathetic actor, I think. It's what makes him a movie star. Many movie stars have that everyman quality. It's what makes them very accessible, I think.
How am I going to get my money, Jim?
I look like a magician.
You must have thought you was magic occasionally.
And I think then the challenge for many actors like that is to really become more invisible and disappear into roles. And there are physical transformations that one can make. In Mark's case, he lost a lot of weight for this part. And that wasn't so much just the notion of what the character needed to look like, but I think it helps then change people's preconceptions of the performance. And it's interesting, when Mark lost all the weight that he did, I paid attention a lot more to his eyes, and they became, in a way, much more windows into the performance. And for an introverted character that is a lot more, I guess, hard to read as a person, that was a great asset to have.
Mm-hmm. And you have this amazing secondary cast: Jessica Lange, John Goodman, Brie, Larson.
Yeah.
How did you get them involved for what are relatively small roles?
I think with The Escapist, when I had Brian Cox as the lead actor, once you have an actor of that ilk, and in this case with Mark, it's quite straightforward, because a lot of actors, when they read something, they want to know who they're playing against. Mm-hmm. And so having actors of that stature as your tentpole makes it a lot more appealing to the ensemble to then join the production. And of course, Bill's writing is wonderful for a lot of actors. They love to get their teeth into the kind of the dense dialogue that he writes.
If I give you this money and you don't pay me back, there are no rules. You understand the gravity of your situation.
I know what I have to do.
All or nothing, all the money down.